Hey everyone! For this week's Zoom tip and trick, we're going to talk about how to enable students to select their own breakout rooms when they are in Zoom with you. So let's jump into it. So before we even get into actually creating self-selecting breakout rooms, we need to make sure that we're running the most up-to-date version of Zoom. And to do that, whenever you launch Zoom, you should see a window that looks like this. And this is where you can adjust your Zoom settings. So you'll see a small little gear wheel here. And if you click on that settings gear wheel, you will then go to the Statistics tab, and this will allow you to see what version you're running. Now, as long as you're running version 5.3 or higher, you should be able to enable the self-select feature in Zoom. If you need to update your client, then click on your profile icon and click on Check for Updates. If there's an update available, it will automatically start updating as soon as you're out of your current Zoom meeting. If you're not currently in a meeting and you've opened up this Zoom client on your computer, then it will immediately start to download. You may also notice a ribbon up here at the top, which will allow you to click Update so you can begin downloading the update. So now that we've made sure that our client is 5.3 or higher, we know that we can enable the self-select option for breakout rooms. So let's look in our Zoom meeting, and we can get out of this. And we see we have a test student in the Zoom meeting, and we have me in the test meeting. And I am not currently on camera, and neither is the test student because the test student is me. But this will at least show you how this feature works. So if you click on breakout rooms, you now have the ability to let participants choose the room. And you can click create, and this is where you'll actually create the number of rooms that you need, and you can add as many rooms as you would like or as many rooms as you would need. And then, of course, you can manually assign people to those rooms, but the whole point of this is to self-select, so we're not going to do that. And then we're going to go to our options and make sure these look the way you expect them to look. Right here, we're allowing our participants to choose their own room. We can allow people to return to the main session at any time if we would like. I'm not going to, but you can. And all of our other typical options that we have here. If you want more information about these options, then make sure to watch Breakout Rooms Tips and Tricks video. So once we're ready, we're going to click Open All Rooms. And then your student is going to see the option to join any room they would like. And here's what that looks like. Down towards the bottom of their screen, they will see a little prompt that says to join a breakout room. Now, this might not be super noticeable to your students, so tell them to click on breakout rooms if they don't see this little prompt, because this little bubble will go away after about a minute or so. So tell your students who are unable to join, they'll still be in the room with you, tell them to click on breakout rooms, and then they'll see this, where they will be able to click join on any of the breakout rooms that they would like, and they'll be able to see the other students in the other rooms. So as other students join, they'll be able to see, and they'll click on join. All right, so that's it for this week's Zoom tip and trick. You now know how to update your Zoom client and launch a self-selecting breakout room for your students. If you have any other questions, go to hartnell.edu/pdc/guides/confer Zoom. Thanks for watching.